Good afternoon, Excellency, distinguished delegate, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Tony, for your kind introduction. I'm very delighted to be here with all of you to share our Cambodian view on the collaboration for equitable growth in this very important gathering of responsible business forum. I will, as you know that equitable growth is one of the four main pillars for ASEAN Economic Community beyond 2015. And ASEAN is a very diverse group from poor to quite rich country. As a result, there is general recognition of the importance of narrowing development gap not only between urban and rural areas within individual ASEAN member countries, but also among ASEAN member states and other countries through its initiative for ASEAN integration. ASEAN could not talk about inclusive growth or sustainable development when hunger and poverty still persist. Food and nutrition security is a matter of permanent and high priority policy for ASEAN leaders to improve the livelihood of their people, particularly farmers in the ASEAN region. Agriculture and farmers have been recognized as strategically important for achieving food security, poverty alleviation, and inclusive growth. Growth from agriculture is at least twice as effective in reducing poverty than from any other sector. For instance, in the last decade, the agriculture sector development contributed 63% to reducing the poverty in Cambodia. However, agriculture must be profoundly changed to fulfill its multiple functions against harsher environmental conditions and demographic and market movement. The transformation will depend on the significant alteration of the current pattern and practice of food production, distribution, and consumption through targeted investment that will establish climate-smart and resilient agriculture system, ensure the efficient use of the resource, develop zero-waste supply chain, safeguard adequate nutrition, and encourage healthy eating choice. Its accomplishment will be facilitated through an inclusive process that encourages the active participation of multi-stakeholders in a productive public-private partnership. The development of such a productive partnership will depend on mutual trust. In the absence of trust, there can be no real partnership. Effort to establish that trust will require transparency, accountability, and more effective governance in a process under which each participating partner needs to adapt and change through the following manner. The public sector, particularly the government, should be more open, more transparent, more accountable, and predictable and systematic in its decision making. The private sector should change their business culture and reformulate their rule of the business from those that are predicated on financial return to those that recognize the importance of social and natural and environmental responsibility as well. Farmers, meanwhile, remain a likely untapped resource that is disproportionately represented among the poor population. The underlying concern, therefore, is the manner in which farmers might become real productive partners in a process that would encourage inclusive growth and sustainable development. In that process, farmers will have to be empowered through first, inspiration to change their mindset and manner of thinking, acting, and behaving from those that emphasize cannot do to those that encourage can do, and instilling a must-do spirit in planning for better life through diligence, self-help, self-reliance, and cooperation, and of course the avoidance of a dependency syndrome. Second, the assurance of land tenure ownership and resource access right. It is very difficult for farmers to move out of poverty without their own land or sufficient access to resources. Third, legal recognition of farmer organization through the encouragement of community-driven development and community-based management practice by enactment of legal provision and technical guidelines for promoting farmer organization such as agriculture cooperative, community fishery, community forestry. Strong agriculture cooperatives are essential to prepare farmers to meet emerging challenges and empower their members to recognize and seize new innovative opportunities. Cooperation among smallholder producers improve their access to market and financial and technical service and allow the operation of economic of scale and stronger bargaining power in agricultural and food value chain. Fourth, the development of farmer capacity through awareness, extension, and training to strengthen farmer knowledge and understanding of the means to apply and adopt more appropriate technology and agricultural input. Farming is now increasingly becoming more knowledge intensive and employing more advanced technology, but it is farmers who continue to be the ones who are the final decision maker in the choice to adopt and apply those advancements. Farmers must be convinced from the early years that farming is not only a respectable business but also one that will provide them with an effective path to prosperity. Fifth, the expansion or investment program in agriculture sector, particularly those involving smallholder family farming, including the incorporation of rural infrastructure and effective irrigation system. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, the Royal Government of Cambodia under effective leadership of Prime Minister Samdech Techo Hun Sen consistently assigned the higher priority to sustainable agricultural development and support efforts to achieve a Cambodian from the food insecure country to one of self-sufficiency in food with a growing surplus of rice that currently amount to more than 4 million tons in export market, where Cambodian aromatic rice, Pkarumdur, has been repeatedly awarded and recognized in 2012 as the world's best rice. However, this transformation is still in its early stage and more effort is required to achieve the sector potential, especially in consideration of Cambodia's relatively expensive endowment of natural resources, which include abundant arable land and fresh water. There are, for instance, almost 3 million hectares of paddy fields that are not cropped more than once a year, and less than 20% of annually available fresh water is currently used for rice production. Indeed, if the number of annual rice crop were to be doubled, annual rice production in Cambodia would approach more than 20 million tons. In recognition of this as yet unfulfilled potential, the Royal Government of Cambodia therefore encourage all agribusiness enterprise to invest in its continued agricultural development to advance inclusive growth and earn incredible profit. I would also like to invite you all to join our Cambodia Grow Asia Partnership, which will be launched before the end of the 2015 as well. Thank you very much for your kind attention.